Ta-da! Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, last week was time change. We totally forgot about that, yeah? We didn't talk about this at all. Yeah, I haven't prepared my news. Just noticed. Yeah, I was out filming today. And then I came home. I didn't do too much. And I had to prepare of this. But it's okay. I'm a lazy bastard. I hope you're all okay. Should we do a poll if I should get the MG4 or the Ioniq 6? Let's do that. What car should I get? The car should I get? MG4. Yeah, this noise in the background is the heater. I had the heater on. It's cold. Ioniq 6. Dude, the space looks better. There we go. Yeah. What about 3.0? Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about in a second. Yep, it's on. Okay, let's go quickly through some news if I find anything, and then we have fun. 100 people. I like it when everybody is on on time. That's awesome. What do you have here? Now it's a German site, but I know for charging. Is there anything new for charging that is interesting? Ooh. Fastnet has lowered its prices from 83 to 74 cents per kilowatt hour. All right. Then Tesla is paying for the difference of incentive change from this year to next year. So in Germany right now you get 6,000 euros for an EV depending on the price. This will change next year, I think, to 4,500 euros. And Tesla is saying if you order now and you don't get your car this year, they will pay the 1,500 euros for you. That's a great thing to do. Polestar, $1.6 billion. My God. RS e-tron GT, is there anything new? Nah, that's it. We've seen this last week. Yeah, we did this last week. What says inside EV? Tesla i7. i7 would be nice to test out. Yeah, I got an email from Kia. They're starting it's called Kia Flex, and you can just have a subscription and get a car. I don't know the prices. Maybe it's outrageous. No idea. But Ioniq 5 N-Spide. How do you know it's a different Ioniq? How do you see that? How do they know which car it is? Because of the brakes? It's power brakes, the red ones? Huh. Go back. Oh, that's it. Anything new with Ionity? We do a quick thing. Just a minute. Nothing. There was something happened here. Something got finished. It was white last week. Yeah, they're still missing this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go back. Read your comments and then we do our main topic. Servus. Paul is here. Haven't been here in a long time. Am I too? I feel like I'm a bit too low. Do it like this. If I do it like this, look at the blurry background. Looks even better than this. I like this. So what's the smaller BYD name again? I have no idea. Dolphin? Hi Chris. Da bin ich nochmal gespannt, was du zu erzählen hast. 3.0. Hello. Hey, waiting for a like fest. Go for Steve. Steve Holt. The car looks like BYD Atto. Atto 3 indeed. Would be any good? I have no idea. MG4, you my friend. What do the people say up here? 73% think I should get the Ioniq 6. Only 27%. 83 people already voted. Look at that. Cool. That's nice. Yes. What as always, we go through what happened this week, what happened next week, what will happen next week. Yeah. And what happened this week is important. There is no over-the-air 3.2. You're a bit ahead of us. What's rolling out right now is over-the-air ID software 3.0. Next year at some point 3.1, and then I guess exactly today a year will be 3.2. I don't think it's a Chinese Kona. Nah, Kona is just different. You have more space in the MG4. It's a bit different. Okay, so what happened this week? Yeah. So this week I should have gotten 3.0 ID software over the air update. Yeah, I was all happy. I was supposed to get it in August 10th. Week 32, I was supposed to get it, but the server said, error message, you're not getting one. And then they said, well, we have to do it again next week. We'll see. I did it again. And I only know this error message because I was in contact with Volkswagen and they told me. And they said, no, not working again. And then, there's a problem. We have to fix it. It's not going to work for a while. So they restarted the update again. They wanted to start it last week. There was week 43. And I contacted them. Hey, when the update is starting, is it okay if I ask you if the download has started so I know? And he said, oh, it will be postponed. Always get the beta card. That's easy. It's postponed. It will be next week. So, okay, it's gonna be this week then. And then on Tuesday, I contacted him again and said, yeah, so is it okay if I annoy you tomorrow if the download has started? And he wrote back, we're very sorry, but we had to eliminate you from this first wave. You're not in there. And okay, that's the story. I could get mad and say, what, blah, 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 but there's no point. Is the problem with 3.0 due to you, Volkswagen, or ID3? I think well, the explanation was that my ID3 has a certain configuration, and either they already had cars with that configuration or it's not included in the first wave. So they said, no, you're not getting it. And again, I could get mad and be, oh, well, but I'm not something special. Why should I get it early or whatever? I mean, I had a cooperation with them for 2.4. I get it early, make a video, and it should have been the same with 3.0. I get it early, make a video, so other people say how it's working. So people that are waiting for 3.0 internationally and Germany. Oh, you also didn't get 3.0. Maybe you're not in the list either. He told me that it's not just me who got kicked out, more people got kicked out. So no over-the-air 3.0. I don't know when I will get it. I haven't wrote back, to be honest. And just because I wanted to be relaxed first and not be what the hell waiting for. It's not his fault. It's not he decided that. It wasn't his fault that the software didn't, the update didn't work in the first place and everything. So no, he shouldn't be the one where I'm. And I'm also noticed over the last few days that it's fine. It's really fine. It's whatever. I think I'm over it. And I heard complaints about a few people having 3.0 of stuff that doesn't work. Some things that are important to me. So for example, in 2.3, 2.4 right now, with OBD11, I can turn off lane assist permanently, so it doesn't go on at every time you start the car. And the screen with the online offline mode, because it's freaking annoying. I hate that. 10 seconds, yes, it goes away by itself, but it's annoying. And so when I saw, when I tested 3.0, that now is this profile screen, and you cannot, it doesn't go away by itself, you have to press it. And then I heard someone told me that OBD11 does not, it cannot be changed with lane assist anymore, so you have to turn off lane assist again too. Yeah, so I don't know if I don't even want 3.0. I'm just saying that because I didn't get it. Yeah, I would want 3.1. This looks like a big step to me. That's interesting to me. 3.0. The only thing that it has for me right now that's interesting is the state of charge in the instrument cluster. All the rest is eh. And 3.1 with the trip meter in the instrument cluster, that is awesome. That's amazing for a long drive to have. When I had the ID.5 GTX and we drove to Copenhagen, it's amazing to have all the info you need for a long distance drive in your instrument cluster. I had you don't have the navigation. I had the trip in there, the state of charge, and we had the navigation in here. It was all just amazing. And then when navigating in a city was more important, then we switched from trip to navigating. Yeah, that's how it is. What do you say? Stay with Volkswagen. If there's a new car that's very interesting, I could stay with Volkswagen, but it looks like I don't know yet. It has to be. I don't know. I don't know if I want to upgrade to something more special. I don't know yet. I'm not there yet. Ioniq is nicer, but MG4 matches better with your down-to-earth character. I don't think Ioniq 6 is wow, something special. I don't know, like a Mercedes EQS. I think Ioniq 6 is a normal car, just with a great battery system, and has lower consumption than Ioniq 5, and it has its drawbacks. It still has not a good map in there, navigation, but that's just how it is. And yeah, I think it's very interesting car, the Ioniq 6. The MG4 is good enough for you. Yeah, I don't know yet. My problem with MG, I drove 4 different cars from MG, and I don't know. I mean, I had my problems with ID.3, ID.4 and so on, but the problem was it sounds weird, was a weird problem that it wasn't always there. Sometimes it happened. So 90% of time it was all okay, and then sometimes something happened. And since 2.1, so January of 2020, I didn't have any problems with my ID.3, so stuff that annoys me. And in all the MG cars, when I was in there, there was always something that from the start I was, it's gonna annoy me. And yeah, I don't know if I want a car that does that. Maybe Ioniq 6 has that. I'm not saying this is just that. That's just not that. Always get the better car. That says the problem with 3.3 due to you. Yeah, we did that. You blew it with Volkswagen. Again, someone decided that maybe there was already a first edition plus in there, and so kick him out. We have to do as many cars as possible, as many different configuration. Maybe they already had 5 or whatever, 10 first edition pluses. I don't know. Or what also could be possible, maybe the first edition cars, the update doesn't work yet properly, and they had to wait to not put me in the because you also have to think that what if my update download is starting and I do the update and then there's a major problem, and I will make a video about that. They know that. Maybe they don't want to risk that. Maybe it's bad it. I'm sure you're boiling inside. At least you have a car. That's true. Yeah, you poor guy. Volkswagen doesn't borrow me car with faulty software. They scary about what I can find as bug in it. Sorry, I don't get it. Doesn't borrow me car with faulty software. Sorry, you have to explain it again. Don't you have the first edition thing? Shouldn't be so exotic configuration. Yeah, again, I don't know what it is. I have the first edition plus. Anyone having issues with the tires wearing out, quick blowouts? Yeah, I heard about that. Those are the Goodyear wheels. I think I have Continental on summer and winter. By the way, I get we have to talk about that. On November 15th, Walter is getting his winter shoes, winter tires on, and they will test the battery. They will test the battery again like they did last year, and it's free again. I don't know why my Volkswagen partner here, the second time in a row, last year and this year, is testing the battery for free. Well, I'm okay with it. They can do what they want. I'm okay with it. I am sure the guys at tech support are doing the best. They just don't have the means to help you. I don't know. I think they could have wanted to, but somebody said no. So either first edition cars don't work no more, or they said, nah, let's not do him. Or we don't care, and okay, this number goes out, and they didn't even think about me at all. That's also possible. Why would they? Did you speak the truth, bad boy? I always do. I don't tell stuff that I've been told, please don't tell anyone. I call them out here. But other than that, come on, you're a YouTuber, influencer, and first mover. Sure, you would be among the first. Yeah, I guess not. I guess not. I think you will get straight to 3.1. I will love that. I will love that way more. That would be amazing. I would love to. I would gladly not do over the air. I would go to the dealer and they should put 3.2 on there right now. I would love that. If you shout, you will be heard. I'm still running software 0796 Cupra Born. What was that? Was it 2.1? But I thought the Cupra Born was rolled out with 2.3. Even I thought so. It's because of your cheating the lane assist with OBD11. Yeah, exactly. It's not cheating. You have to think something. OBD11 is not doing something that Volkswagen doesn't allow. That's important. OBD, there are settings in the car that a workshop with an OBD port and a device can change settings for. So for example, some cars you can turn off that it beeps when the trunk closes, or I don't know how fast it's opening and closing. This is all the manufacturer put that setting into the car, so a car a repair shop or whatever can adjust those settings. And if the setting is in there and OBD11 allows you to change those settings, you can change it. If Volkswagen in a software takes that out, so for example, lane assist is in there because some markets don't require that, but maybe they take it out because they say there's no market where this has to be changed. Nobody will ever turn off this function. We take it out, then OBD11 cannot change it. So maybe they took it out of the software and with 3.0 it's gone. Very possible. It sounds like you need a new interesting car. I think so too. MG4 seems to be a car that is uninteresting after 2 weeks. Nothing special. Ioniq 6 would be more special, but I also think it's not... Oh my god, ID7 for example would be the same, but I think Ioniq 6 is a bit more. So we'll see what so if for example, if in next September I still don't have a car that I want to buy, so not on that day, I will know a few months before, then maybe I do some subscription service either with Volkswagen or with Kia or Hyundai, whatever, who gives me a car. EV6 would be nice. I would like to have that. We'll see. If there's nothing where I say that's great. Ioniq 6, Autosangl in Landsberg am Lech, that Hyundai dealer, he already, I drove the Ioniq 5 when he got it, a week after he got it, and the videos were, I filmed them all in 5 hours. I only had the car for 5 hours, and they were a big hit. And he says I can do the same thing with the Ioniq 6. And so this will be amazing. And if I do all of this, then there are just a few tests missing, but are those tests that important? So then it would be living with the car, how it is. Of course, I can make more detailed videos about it. It would be awesome. But 60, what was it, 66,000 euros. So with leasing for 1 year, I'm sure it will be 1,000 euros a month or so. That's, I pay now for the ID3 450. It's just a lot of money. Either, so maybe Ioniq 6 is cheaper in leasing, we'll see. Then I can think about it. So I'm okay with 600 or so. And the problem is, if it really comes, if the Ioniq 6 is coming in, will come in April, March or April, I still have 5 months with the ID3. So to pay both cars, it's also stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I got 3.1 since I got a new ID3 2 weeks ago. It's awesome. I had 2.3 before. It is satisfactory improvement. Speed is a bit faster, but still not fast enough by any means. I think it's okay. The problem with ID's software is not the speed when it's running, it's the boot up time. If they could change that. What about ID Aero? Yeah, so the ID7 would be an interesting car, but it's the same with Ioniq 6. So Ioniq 5 to Ioniq 6 is the same, just better range, less consumption, and ID4, ID5 to ID7 is the same thing. It's just less consumption, so I don't know. I would just, I don't know, sometimes I would like to be in a different company than with cars. It would be interesting. But the map in navigation stutters still a lot. I don't have that at all in my ID3. I never had it in any ID car that I drove, that the map is stuttering. I can zoom around, zoom in, zoom out, move it around. It's not Tesla fast or like your phone on Google Maps, not that, but it's not Hyundai Kia where it's really slow. I have the Ioniq 5 and the maps are fine, to be honest, not great, but good enough. Yeah, same. It's good enough, but it's worse than in ID cars in the Ioniq 5, same in Kona and so on. The thing is, do you use them? Do you just use a better route planner or Google Maps with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay? Then you don't need it anyways. And how often do you use it? How important is it to you? Got an MG ZSEV charging port broke. It took him 3 months to just receive the part. Yeah, that's with a lot of manufacturers right now. If you need a part, it takes a lot of time. Are you waiting for an estate car, size Skoda Octavia? I don't need a bigger car. I would like to have an all-wheel drive car with more range, so a bigger battery, above 70 kilowatt hours. That would be nice. And the Ioniq 6 with the high charging curve sounds very amazing. And already preconditioning of the battery when navigating to a charger. Tesla is out of my reach. First of all, the market is saturated with Tesla videos, so it doesn't make any sense for me to get a Tesla. If I get a car, I have to make videos about it. I'm investing in this car. It has to pay back a bit. And so it will not be a Tesla ever, because they always come out in the States before, so 3 months or 6 months, or I don't know how many months before. So when I will get a Tesla, it's already old news, so it's over. Finally got my ID3 back after 4 weeks at the Volkswagen garage. Turned out to be corrupted software, and Volkswagen Germany had to write a patch for it to charge the 12-volt battery. You poor guy, I'm so sorry. Had corrupted software, really don't want that. 4 weeks to go to get it back. Oh my god. What car did you get from them? Just an ICE car? Or did you get something electric, or even a different ID3? Maybe fate is drawing you to the dark side, Tesla. Nope. Volkswagen claim I can find error with charging, battery temperature and battery, and 2 less range. My ID3 tires are half worn at only 8,000 miles. Yeah, that's not good. I drove those summer tires now. Well, this is the second full season, and I had 2 months in the first year, so they have, I think, from April to November. What is that? 7 months? No, with April included, that's 8 months. So 16 months. into, so 18 months of driving, they're still okay. There is also an ID3 facelift later next year. Yes, we'll see about that. They said they do away with the touch button. Again, we have to see about that. Anyone heard about over-the-air 3.2 from Switzerland? Who knows what's new about it? I don't think there's an over-the-air update 3.2. I think you're wrong. There's car being delivered with 3.1 and 3.2, but the update right now is 3.0. Isn't the question will car will create most content for the longest time for the channel? It is in a mix, so it has to fit me, and so both. It has to fit me, cannot be too expensive, or it can be expensive, but it will pay out. So it's so interesting. Yeah, so ID3 was a big hit because it was the first electric car from Volkswagen. It was a smaller car, not SUV like all the others. That was revolutionary, if you want to call it that. We'll see. I do not mind the touch buttons at all. They should be illuminated though. Oh, they mean with touch buttons, they mean that the buttons on the steering wheel, and they are illuminated. You mean the ones in the middle. I don't mind the haptic feedback buttons as well. It's just the feedback they give is wrong. So I don't, when I do 10 kilometers more on the adaptive cruise control, they vibrate so much, so twice. That's not what a button would ever do. And yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but the swiping is sometimes nice. But if I think about it, maybe normal buttons would be better. I don't know yet. Got the mail from Volkswagen this week that my ID4 gets the 3.0 over the air ASAP. 2.3 came on Wednesday. 2.4 you mean? You need 2.4 to get 3.0 over the air. You can lease the Ioniq 6 with our money. It's okay. Thank you, but your money, you and Patreon, is not as much to lease an Ioniq 6. I'm sorry. Polestar 2 standard range, 69 kWh battery, a lot car, little money, but so popular it's sold out now. Yeah, and the range for that size is not great, and the charging is okay, but not Kia Ioniq level. My ID3 had last Friday 2.4 update, but the software crashed, so Monday they will see again. You know it happens more. Yes, it does happen a lot. So it's a lot of times where in the shop they have to update it a few times, sometimes for weeks, and sometimes when they try to update the software, a control unit dies and they have to wait for a spare part. That also takes a lot of time. Hopefully it doesn't work for you, it doesn't happen to you. Sorry I'm late in this discussion, but have you considered Fisker Ocean? I find it too big. Yeah, me too. I'm not an SUV fan. I don't like huge cars. That's why the Ioniq 5 was not my thing. It is on the edge, the same as the Kona. It's still okay, but for example, Polestar 3 Model X is way too big for me. XC40 P6, woo! Next week I will get the preheating of battery installed in my EV6. Cool! That's awesome. The memory parking in i3 does not park properly in my underground parking garage. It is too narrow apparently. Still quite a challenge for the algorithm, I suppose. No, there's a limit. I made a video about it. I think they said it in the video. It's like 60 centimeters or whatever has to be space, something like this. Then it works. I don't know exactly what it was. Charging speed on E6 is only a few minutes and then drop like a rock, and charging slower than the Enyaq iV80. No. I made a curve of the Ioniq 6 and Ioniq 5, and it's a great curve. And the good thing, the amazing thing about Ioniq and Kia when it comes to charging is, yes, it starts a bit slow, 130, 150 kilowatt, goes up to 230 and then goes back down in steps. But the amazing thing is it doesn't matter where you start. So if you start at 10%, you get that curve, or if you start at 30%, you get that curve. Maybe the ending is then different. Not like with ID and Skoda Enyaq, where when you start at 20%, you have a horrible curve. You have to start under 15%. That's the difference, and that's awesome. Hi Chris, I have a 2-year-old ID3 first edition. It recently went in for a software update at the local dealership and came out with 2.3. Is that the latest software I can have in my first edition? Thanks. It's not about what it says 2.3, it's what it says underneath the number. If it says 0910, then you have 2.3. If it says 0912, then you have 2.4, and your car is possible to have 3.0 update. They use an outside rental company, so ended up with a Ford Focus, which has to be one of the worst cars on the market. I'm so sorry. Preheat works only with my in-car nav, so no Google Maps for you. Ah, I know what you mean. It's true if I want the preheating, but how often do I use that? I drive a bit faster. I hope that the battery gets warm, but you might be right. In the winter, it's possible that I have to use the normal map then, yeah. For Ioniq 5 preheating, you need to use the built-in navigations like the Charger tried. In mine it works, but I'm sure how well only twice APG 83 tires get great after 26,000 yeah. 0912 then, it's 2.4. My Volvo preheat with Google Maps, that's true. How about Q3 e-tron? It's too big. I test drove it once. It had a few things where I was like, no, that's not my car. First of all, it's ginormous. It looks, even though it's not that much bigger, or it even isn't with ID4, ID5, it feels like it's ginormous, like a gigantic car. And the power was okay. It was the all-wheel drive version, so 300 horsepower. And what I didn't like, it was the worst about this car, was the positioning of the rear window. When I was sitting in the position that I want to drive, and it didn't matter if I change it, I cannot see cars behind me that are further than 50 meters away. On the highway, that's a big problem. So the window in the rear was so much down that you cannot see very far. I have it in my ID3 too, but not so extremely. e-tron is not good using too much power. Really? MG4 looks interesting, but they don't sell in Switzerland so far. Cupra Born, that is for you. I think now that the software is better in Cupra Born. When I drove it in the beginning, it had a few weird things in there that annoyed me. So sound, not that software was not working. It was just a lot of weird sounds coming out for nothing. But I think they fixed it, and now I don't see any advantage of ID3 to Cupra Born. Maybe Cupra Born big with 170 kilowatt motor. Heard any price target for the A6 e-tron event? No, it hasn't been even shown yet. Maybe Aura Funky Cat looks really promising. I think it looks extremely small. Am I wrong? My ID3 has a problem with the buttons on the steering wheel. Buttons on the left side get stuck somehow. Car sets ACC speed by itself and then reduces the speed. Seems to be some kind of software. Go to the dealer right away. This has to be fixed immediately. That is a big problem. It goes away after the car is switched off for a while. No, that's not good. Go to a Volkswagen partner and let it be fixed. There's something wrong. Maybe there's a control unit not working properly, and then there's something other thing that doesn't work. Not good. Oh, it sounds like you have to get them repaired at the garage. Has anyone else had this problem? And I haven't heard of it. I would be like a Pininfarina Battista. Trouble is they are 1.7 pounds. Yeah, but and also, oh god, yeah. Review MG4 with ID3 side by side. People need cheap EVs. Ioniq 6 can wait. Well, I don't think I will buy the MG4 right now. Also, for your consideration between those cars, one may ask for how Hyundai will head orders. I'm still waiting for my Ioniq 5 ordered in July 2021. Well, that's how it works. It's the same with Volkswagen. People order an ID3 and there's a year waiting list, or two, 1.5, but ID Bus starts in December or so. My car goes to a dealer 24/11, and at the same time they will replace the 12 battery and update 2.4. That's good. Yeah, let them check that out. That's important. Strange enough, I haven't had any problems with my almost 2-year-old ID3. Everything works. There must be something wrong. Yeah. Maybe you can get the BMW i7, loads of room for the dogs. Also, it won't fit in your garage. Yeah, and it's a bit expensive. Interior of Born is much nicer though. I'm not a interior guy. I wouldn't. Cindy would hate the sport seats. They're just not good for her. Should be roughly the same size ID3, at least from the interior. Nobody makes videos about Cupra, and of course the big power version. Yeah, the Cupra is just so similar to the ID3. Consumption is the same, power is the same, range, charging, it's just so similar. The Microlino is obvious solution for the next car. Yes, or you get the Neo ET5. I haven't looked into that, to be honest. Is the Toyota a nice car for you? No. Toyota is just not good with electric cars because they don't want them, so they build something, I don't know, and it's an SUV, and nah. I want someone who can make cars a bit. After my ID4, it might be a Lightning, or the GM EV pickup suits my needs better. I can understand that. Plus, I already have the e-Golf. Charging infrastructure has improved to the point where the e-Golf works for me. That's cool. Yes, I'm now 1 year exactly since ordering my ID3. Maybe next year. Get the Megane. There's not one good video about Android Automotive, and it has the potential being interesting for a while and even getting over-the-air updates. There's not one good video about Android Automotive. Yes, there is. Polestar 2 and shows it all the time that it's great. Got my 2.4 update last week. Cool. Did it work? Cupra only sells on internet. Interesting. That's nice. Dacia Spring. Yeah. Shindy should get an Ami. You are hard to please. That is correct. Or Fiat 500e. Toyota is like Mazda. Every Japanese company don't really wants to make good EVs. Also, the configurator is now live on the Smart.de website for the first, so prices are at least a little clearer for the German market. Yeah, the Smart one is interesting. Has anyone driven an older Nissan Leaf? Not me. Is someone here? Okay, let's do the like game. We have 180 people here. Thanks for being here, by the way. And we have 53 likes. I will do a like challenge. I will count down from 3 to 0, and then everybody presses the like button. We have to get to 100, from 54 to 100, and we can do that. We're good. We can do it together. Come on, power to the people. This is just a fun thing. Don't take it too seriously. But if you're watching on a TV, get your smartphone. You have it around. I know it's up here on the couch. Just get it, and then we all press it at the same time. Are you ready? Yes, you are. I heard you. Let's do this. 3, 2, I want to focus on the hand. 1, like. Like an order. 61, 90, 103. I can go. Yeah, we had this thing back in the day when there are 100 likes. I can leave the stream. We're done. That was the whole goal for the stream. We did it. Woohoo! That was awesome. Thank you. So over 50 likes in 2 seconds. You guys rule. Click too early. That's okay. You were. Oh my God. Yeah, we should look at the Smart one. Maybe this is a car for me. Let's see. Smart one. The new Smart one. Yeah. Blah, blah. Let's go over here. Do we have a configurator somewhere? Well, if I want the Brabus. Hello? So you can select leasing 549 euros. Well, this is for 10 years or so. How can I go? Launch edition. Pre-order for 500 euros. Oh, by the way, I have to complain about Tesla. So a few months ago, I pre-ordered a Tesla Model S, not the Plaid. And now I want to cancel it, and I cannot do it on the website. On the website it says, please contact a local dealer to cancel your pre-order. It's 100 euros. I contacted the dealer in Volkswagen, in Regensburg, and they don't write back. What is this? So I'm a bit annoyed by that. Ausverkauft. Launch edition is sold out. Do we want a Brabus? What do we want? What do you say? The Pro Plus, 6.7 seconds. Nah, what color do we want? Let's see. How can I not press this and it doesn't change? That's annoying. Why does it not work? Why can it not work? What happens if I go in here? Smart account. I have a smart account. Why can't I see the car in this color? What is this? Are you still open? No, you're not. No, it doesn't go back. That's annoying. You can't change the color. See how it looks like? Boo! But where were we? You're way too fast for me. I drove a first generation Leaf yesterday. Cool! They all just show the settings and navigation. I don't know what we're talking about. Toyota is down 25% in sales compared to last year. Like it's free. I clicked early. Yeah, my phone done. I can't like on TV too. I clicked the wrong one. You earned the likes. Thank you very much. Isn't it also SUV? What car were we talking? I'm sorry. No, the Smart is. I don't think it's a SUV. It's just a bigger Smart where 4 people can fit in. I think it's a good size. Yeah, the Smart AMG. I clicked before the stream started and even be a sponsor. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you very much to becoming the YouTube membership. Don't forget that it's here. YouTube membership. If you join, or Patreon is in the description, then you get news on anything that's happening first, and background features and I don't know what. And what else? Yes, I have a second channel. If you're German, if any Germans are here, I have a second channel, Battery Life DE. So all my videos right now I make in Germany and in German and in English. But the live stream here on Sunday is still only here, not for the German one. And I opened a behind the scenes channel that's also in the description. Behind the battery, how's the name? What do you think? And I also already uploaded 2 videos. Just what stuff do I use? How do I make videos? The first two ones were just of stuff that I got and why I use it. So cameras, and then I got new stuff last week. And I don't know if I keep it. And today I made another video, but I haven't edited anything. Of making a video, how I go about it and so on. So that is nice. Go for the army, yeah. The army! Where were we? What do you think ID3 facelift as GTX with rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive? Will be rear-wheel drive. Already have that from Volkswagen. The ID3 will not be an all-wheel drive. They told me that with all the safety stuff and front assist and radar and I don't know, the front motor doesn't fit in there. They had once an all-wheel drive ID3, just a show car to test, the IDX, but there was stuff missing in the front so the motor would fit. They would not do that. That's what they told me. I don't know if this is true. I ordered my Cupra Born December 21 and this moment I'm on the way to the dealer. Woohoo! Go get it! BYD Dolphin Acre Atto 2. It's a lot of words. Do you know if the Smart 1 will also come with a smaller battery? Well, right now not. Maybe at some point. I get a lot of ads for the Smart 1. I kind of like it. More expensive principle, I guess. Ooh, I haven't pressed the advertising button yet. Let's press it. You get an ad. Yeah. Bling, bling, bling. The Smart 1 is a powerful EV. The Volkswagen ID is supposed to get 3 updates a year. We only get 1 if we're lucky. That's going on Volkswagen. Well, it wasn't a year. Last year I got 2.3 in June or July. I think it was June. I can't remember. And now I think it was July. Who cares? You can go back and look when I did the video. And this year it will be November or maybe even December. So it's 1.5 years almost. Is the Turkish talk already announced in Germany? Never heard of that. But I'm also not always up to date with cars from manufacturers that I don't know. Apparently there will be a smaller battery option on the Smart One in the future. Premium is the best spec overall. You may need to scroll down a little further. I scroll down a little further? No, that's not it. We have Premium, Pro, Brabus. I find it interesting that the Brabus is just 100 euros more and you get so much power. But maybe it's amazingly hard to drive. So, you know, not a soft suspension. That would not be nice. Your 100 euros are now gone in Twitter. A random question for you. Is it normal for ID3 first edition to lose around 4 to 6% charge while sitting in park for a day? No, it's not. No heating on or not or anything on. But the temps are colder now, like 3 to 4 degrees. It doesn't matter. So when you park the car, it's warm, and then it goes down to extremely cold temperature, maybe, so -10. But so from 20 to -10, maybe should lose 4 to 6%. But if it's 3% when you arrive, 3 degrees when you arrive, and 3 degrees when you check the next day, and it loses 4 to 6%, that's not good. Something wrong. After 1500 miles, I'm getting 270 miles on a full charge. I don't know. What car did you have? I'm sorry. What did you say? I didn't see it. One day there will be a Model S standing on your curb. Yeah, without paying. Chinese web developers. Ooh, I wanted to order the first edition, launch edition, but was too late on that day. Best color from all. Looks okay, yeah. At the end I ordered nothing because I only want the launch edition. Oh, go for the, I mean, nice name. Yeah, I'm German, but I do understand you better in English. That's good. Like to link to the smart configurator sent to you on Instagram, Chris. What's different there than what I have? What do you have? I can't click it. Doesn't like. I know. What's the difference here? Why can't I do it there but not here? Freaking annoying. Well, we should go back and say smart configurator, oder? Oder? Configurator, yeah, it says it. No. No. Configurator. There we are. Look at me. Thank you. We'll look at it in a second. First I want to read more. My last 1590 miles, average 200 miles on a full charge. Tested my sister's new ID4 Friday, and while driving it was updated over the air to 3.2. That's weird. Are you sure? So it was 3.1, it was updated 3.2. Nobody talked about it, that the cars with 3.1 are being updated. Rear wheel drive. I was before making EV video in English. Then I only make it in Norwegian because 99.99% of all my viewers come from Norway anyways. That's true. So true. I read this, there will be an R version of every ID car. There will be all-wheel drive. No, there will be a GTX version of all cars. So there is ID4, ID5 GTX. There will be an ID Bus GTX, and there will be an ID3 GTX. But the ID3 will not be all-wheel drive. It will be a stronger rear-wheel motor. But the R brand of Volkswagen already reported that in 2030 or so they will only do electric cars, so maybe there will be R versions of other cars. But I talked to Volkswagen once and I said you should get a more powerful ID3 and so on, ID4, and they said Volkswagen brand is not about the mega sportiness, that's why we have Cupra. That's what they said, but it was just a blah blah in the middle, it wasn't a statement. Add about chainsaw with ice engine. I got an HBO Max ad for some Spanish movie. Just turned in. What did you get kicked from? From my 3.0 over the air update. They kicked me out of the list. I'm not getting it. The Brabus is more of a trim line than anything else at the moment. It has the extra motor in the front, but not stronger brakes, a different suspension or larger wheels. Ooh, thank you. I like that. Then I'm interested. Great joke about your southern accent. I didn't get it. What was the southern accent? God, I'm so slow. Huh? I don't know where this is. I have to work tomorrow. So I had this week off. And of course I have depression today that tomorrow I go back to work. I have to get up at 5. The whole week I got up at 6 to 6:30, slept in, stayed up late. It was awesome. We ate so much crap, sugar, carbs, fat. It was awesome. Now I go back to work. Whole life is crappy again now. No one has 3.2. Yeah, ID Bus has 3.2, but no one has the car, that's true. Mostly just bigger, more interactive images, and you can see all in color options in full 360 externally. Dawn after the ad, I'm not live, but 20 seconds minus. Oh, that's crap. Go forward. Awesome work, guys, from Cruiserman's inventions. He understood you better in English. Yeah, that's true. We all have to work tomorrow. More donut required. Yeah, but don't work tomorrow. It shouldn't. Lucky you're able to work. My dad passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't understand me wrong. It's not like I hate working. It's just, the typical complaining when you have to go to work after holidays. I'm very sorry your dad died. I didn't mean it that way, that everything is horrible. It took it to a different level. Let's see, where is my Brabus? There it is. It's already checked. Yes. How can I? Head-up display 10. Ooh, it had a head-up display. Look at that. Sporty. It says sporty carrosserie. That's suspension for me. When I see that. Ooh, but the AC charging is 22 kilowatt. How can I get in and do more? Maybe this? Aha. Yeah, it's better. We have panorama roof. I'm not a fan of it. Travel assist. Seat heaters, 2-zone climate. We have a thing to close the sunroof, okay. Ooh, intelligent Bluetooth key. Intelligent key, whatever. What is this? We have darkened windows in the back. 12.8 inch screen with 12 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. Okay. We have ACC. We have action control. We have 400 kilometers. What's the charging? 150 kilowatt max. What do we have? Power? 428 horsepower. That's the stuff for a small car. Yes! 66 kilowatt hour battery. It could be bigger. I would like a 70 something. 350 kilowatt max power. Yeah! 180. Oh my god. And the size and what you can put in. Can you tow? Not that I need it, but still. Well, Volkswagen should make an electric Beetle. Everyone would want that at some point, but right now I don't think. Throw it into a shopping cart, Chris. 22 kilowatt is better than we can get here with only 3.7 kilowatt. Yeah, I don't have a 22 kilowatt charger at home too, but it would be nice to have. There's little tabs on it at the tab to allow you to select options for paint. Little tabs. Is it the configurator thing? No. I try again. I don't have the little tabs. It's not that important anyways. It's fine. I close it. Yeah, okay, I think that's it for today, huh? Was our thing? 270 people voted. What car should I get? 75% say Ioniq 6. I have 1022 kilowatt, 1 kilometer away from me. That's cool. Tomorrow some of the battery cells of my ID will be replaced. Will take a whole week. Eek. That's annoying. My ID3 is now scheduled for March 2023 or earlier. At least that's my dealer's answer. I hope it's true. I will get Ersatzmobilität until it's delivered. I hope it's electric. I doubt it. I doubt it is electric, but it would be nice. Okay, I think we're done for today. You see that I was a bit annoyed. Ordered March 22. That's okay, exactly a year. That would be okay right now. Yeah, what's coming this week is just a video that I filmed today. I tried a few new things today. I had a bit fun with filming. My ID3 seems to be giant unknown right now. A giant unknown. That's also good. I got 11 kilowatt charge that I have limited to 5 kilowatt. Don't like how warm the charger cable gets when charging with 11 kilowatt. That shouldn't be the case. Are you okay with your cable? So the cable that's included in most cars should withstand the 11 kilowatt without getting warm. It's not good. That's really not good. So my cable, even after 3 or 4 hours of charging, the cable doesn't get warm anywhere. That should not be, that doesn't sound good. Okay. I gotta thank you all for being here. That was very nice. So many people. The peak was 180 or so people. You all take care. If there's anything going on with over the air 3.0, my patrons and YouTube members get the info first. As always, they support me, and I support them. They get the stuff right away. It is the cable that came with the ID3. I never got that warm, ever. I charged long times with 11 kilowatt. Not too often, but a few times. It shouldn't get warm. It wearing me out, yeah. Leaving already? Did you do the like thing? Yes, we did. And so I say to everyone, so you don't forget, Battery Life DE channel for German viewers, behind the battery, behind the scenes channel, all in the link in the description, and become a channel member or a Patreon. That's it. Were you kicked out? You're too late. I'm sorry. You have to watch the stream from the beginning, then you know. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you very much for being here. It was nice as always. Look at him wink. Wave. Go for Steve. Steve-o.